John and I didn't know about song publishing. We literally thought that songs were in the air and that everyone owned them. That's literally how we met our first publisher. Hi there. He said, come in, sit down. What do you think? Sit over here. And that was the deal they did. And literally, to this day, I'm virtually on that deal, right? So that meant that we were pretty much sewn up from the word go. What happened then was when we went to Rishikesh with the Maharishi, the man who owned them sold them while we were out of town. Dick James, his name was. When we got back to town, we said, Dick, you can't do that. He said, you want to bet? And he was quite right. He had 51% of the company. It's just, you know, the way these things go. So it was sold, and then it became merchandise. Then it was then sold to Lou Grade, Lord Grade, who's used to own ATV. Then there was a chance where I could have bought it, and because I talked to Lou Grade, I know him, and I talked to him, and he wanted to tell me the songs. I felt very embarrassed buying them myself because they're Lennon-McCartneys. I wouldn't have liked to just own them myself. I felt bad about that. So I rang Yoko and I said, look, we've got a chance to buy these songs. The man's asking 20 million, 10 to you, 10 to me. Should we do it? You know, it looks like maybe we should do this. And at the time, she said she thought she could get them for less, actually. No, it's the truth. And so I said, well, you know, let's see if we can do that. Well, we couldn't. In fact, they didn't go for 20, they went for 50 in the end. And it was just that. That's all it was, that I was trying to buy them with Yoko. We weren't able to come to an understanding. She thought we could get them for less than 20. So in the end, the whole thing went for 50. So you can't blame Michael, because he had the money. Straight off the back of Thriller, he was like, cash rich, baby. And you know, he's a great guy. And the joke is, though, I mean, Michael, I was with Michael about a year before all of this, and he came up. We did some recordings, and he used to joke with me. He'd say, he asked me for some advice, and I said, well, look, I said, get yourself a real good manager, you know, because a lot of money you're going to be coming in, make sure it's all looked after and stuff. And he said, yeah. I said, make some videos, because you're real hot, you know, you ought to make some videos. He hadn't made many. And I said, and think about going into music publishing. That's the point at which I like to rerun the video. But he took me at my word, you know, it's fair enough, you know. But and a few months later he said, I'm going to buy your song. I said, I love this guy. He's a monster.